I had a weight problem, and we'll call it a chronic weight problem, was 25 years between putting on weight and working out how to get rid of it permanently. I could lose weight, but I could never keep it off. Sometimes I kept it off for a couple of years, but therein lied the problem. Why do I just keep putting the weight back on? And it was just a very arduous 25 years of trying to work out what that was. And I spoke to loads and loads of people. I couldn't find any real answers. Everyone kind of had an answer, but it sort of turned out that they all had one piece of a puzzle. And Dietless Living is actually that puzzle come together. And what dietless living actually means is exactly what it says: living life diet free. So not focusing on what you eat per se. It's the real crutch of the matter is getting out and living life, and the rest of things take care of themselves. To kill yourself is suicide, and that's really what it was. Okay, so I'm doing all these things. They're going to shorten my life. How do I change? Or rather, not even how do I change? I'm ready to change. This is my moment. I'm, hallelujah, I've seen the light. I'm just going to stop and I'm going to change. And that's when I discovered that changing your habits is really bloody hard. There's so much to know and understand about yourself. I was gobsmacked myself that I couldn't just say, yep, I'm no longer going to smoke cigarettes. I'm no longer going to eat junk food. I'm no longer going to, drink alcohol at the end of the day, every day, and just expected that my word was the last word, dink, dink, this is my moment. I'm going to stop. And that would be it. But hey, that wasn't what was going on. And this is the whole 25 years of trying to lose weight, is you have to change these habits. And it was just so bewildering that my word wasn't the last word on what it was that I did. We have all these struggles with other people and the things that they do, but really the biggest struggle we have is with ourselves, because there's really nothing more soul crushing than, just really, really giving something your all, trying to achieve something that everyone, and, doing everything that you're supposed to do to get the success that everybody else seems to be getting, only to fail time and time again. But to be fair, when I think about it, all the weight loss solutions that are offered do say you will lose weight. They never, ever say you will lose weight permanently. And I think as I look back over the spectrum of that whole quarter of a century of trying to lose weight, it would have been very helpful to understand what's not being said when all the promises are made for a weight loss solution, because they do all promise you will lose weight, and you will if you follow their diet. But you will not lose weight permanently on that unless you have supporting strategies to manage everything that actually leads us to having habit relapse. And that's the ultimate problem, right? We habit relapse later on. I certainly did many, many, many times. That's why it took a whole quarter of a century to work out what to do, because at no point was anybody telling me and helping me to manage what the whole problem was. When we go on a diet, like, we're already living a tight life. Somebody who's overweight, and I speak from my own experience, when we're overweight, our body's restricted, our mind's restricted, because we're constantly feeling that restriction in our body. We are, without a doubt, generally leading some kind of a restrictive life. We've got too many things, too many plates in the air, and we're just living a very tight life. We're not because we wouldn't really have a problem, hence why it's called dietless living, if we were out enjoying and relaxing and connecting with people. So we're living these very tight lives. And then our mind says, right, today's the day I'm losing weight. And we go on a diet and an exercise program or whatever, and we tighten it down even more. because we cut out foods. We add in more things to a very tight schedule.